Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can view alternate time zones on the Garmin Instinct Solar first generation. If you've got the second generation or later, everything you're seeing you could do on the Garmin Connect app and sync it over to your watch. Since we have the first generation, you have to do all of this stuff on your watch. That's what we're going to be doing. So you have a couple different ways you can get to your alternate time zone viewing. One of them is you can put in your control menu. If I press and hold the control button, it takes you to what's called your control wheel. You've basically got some different functions you can add in here. One of them I've got added is alternate time zones. I'm going to press the GPS button and you'll see it takes me into the screen that says add a time zone or add a zone. I don't have any that are added, so the first thing we would have to do is add it. I'm going to go ahead and show you, I'm going to back up. I'm going to show you the other way you could do this. You could also, I think, set a hotkey, but the other way that you would normally get to something that you use on a regular basis is you could do it with a widget. I'm going to simply press the up or down button. It's the only widget I have installed, and you'll see it says add time zones. I press the GPS button. It's the exact same screen we just saw a minute ago when we went through the control menu. So just like most things on the Garmin Instinct, there's multiple ways to get to it. You just have to figure out which way you like the best. First thing we're going to do is we're going to add a zone. I'm going to simply press the GPS button on that, and then these are all your different available time zones that you can add. I'll just scroll through all of them really quick in case you're curious. Like most things on the Garmin Instinct, there is a lot of options. I'm assuming they probably have every area covered, but I'm gonna go ahead and just choose one. So let's go ahead and let's pick the Eastern time zone. I'm gonna simply press GPS. Now when I add it, I've got an option to rename it. So if you don't want to leave it as US Eastern, you could say yes, and you could rename it anything you want. I could use the back button and call it something like, let's just name this one East Coast. And sorry, this is a little bit quick. This is where if you have the 2 or later, it's kind of nice because you could be doing all of this on your phone. But I kind of like the old school doing everything on the watch. And again, this is just optional that we're doing. I just wanted to show you the capability. All right, that looks pretty good. East Coast is done. We've got our first time zone added that we can look at. Now, I could go add a second one. We could do the same thing. I'm not going to rename this one, but let's just pick something else. Looks good. I'm going to simply say no on this one. We can go add another one. Now, you might be sitting out there wondering, how many can I add? I always get somebody who will ask that question, can I add 10 or whatever? The answer to that is 3 is your maximum. So we've got 3 of them added. I'm going to simply press the back button. And this is basically what your view looks like. So we've got the 3 that we added. East Coast was renamed by me, but then there's the other 2. That's basically what your view looks like if you wanted to view an alternate time zone. I can press the back button, get back to my main watch face. We've successfully added alternate time zones and we can view them. Now if I go to my control menu option and go into alternate time zones, boom, puts me right into that view. Can do the same thing with the widget. Go to my widget, there we go. You might be wondering, well, how do I change this if I'm in there? If you're in the widget, while you're in that time zone, you're simply going to press the menu button. I'm sorry, once you're in the alternate time zone widget, you're going to press the menu button and you'll see the option for alternate time zone options. I could remove the widget completely. Maybe you decide I just want to get to it through my control menu. You could remove the widget. If I go to alternate time zone options, here's the ones we just added. If I want to remove Cairo, I could go down, delete it, or I could change it to something else. Really simple, just like most things on the Garmin Instinct. Garmin did a really good job of navigating on this watch. Once you get used to it, there's nothing to it. So now we've changed our alternate time zones. As always, I hope the video helps. If it did, thumbs up or appreciate it. That's how you can look at alternate time zones on your Garmin Instinct Solar. Thanks for watching.